Hi, nieces and nephews, and welcome back to Auntie Nell's Kitchen. And to my new subscribers, I welcome you, and I hope you continue to stick around and stay a part of this big happy family. Today, we are going to be making some scones. Now, you know, or you don't know, there are two types of scones. There are savory scones, and there are sweet scones. I've made savory scones in the past, and I uploaded one version of them. And those are the cheddar scones or cheese scones. I think I did the cheese and chives. I can't remember. But anyway, moving on. Today I'm going to be making a fall winter time favorite scone. It's cranberry orange scones, okay? And I'm going to be putting a glaze on them. Probably thinking about using, haven't decided a orange vanilla glaze or maybe topping them with some cranberry orange glazed curd. Okay, so if you give me a moment, I'm going to do a flip and a swip and we're going to get started. Okay, hold on. Okay, this is what we are going to be needing. Okay, and what you would need. Okay, you're going to need 2 cups of all-purpose flour. All right. You're going to need 1 teaspoon of baking soda, 1 teaspoon of baking powder, and a 1/4 teaspoon of salt. 3/4 cups of sugar, white granulated sugar, okay? 1/2 cup of sour cream. You can use light sour cream, but it's not going to make your scones all nice and bakery style. So I suggest use whole milk sour cream. 1/4 cup of heavy whipping cream. 1 egg and 1 egg yolk. And what that means, when I say 1 egg yolk, you toss out the white. You separate your egg and your yolk. So you're going to have 1 whole egg, and then you're going to take another egg, and you're only going to use the yolk of that second egg and do whatever you want to do with the white. I'm using 1.5 cups of whole fresh cranberries, but I'm also adding a 1/2 cup of did I say cranberries? Yeah, cranberries. 1.5 cups of fresh whole cranberries. Now, you know, since they're in season and you want these in time of the year, you know you can buy these and freeze them, but you have to thaw them out before you use them in baking. And I have 1/2 cup of dried cranberries. I don't know why I want to keep saying strawberries. Dried cranberries, and they have that sweetness to the dried cranberries, and it also adds that extra sweetness to it. But it doesn't, you know, because the fresh ones, they are somewhat tart. And I have the zest of 1 large orange. And, you know, anytime you deal with citrus fruit, you know, the zest of that citrus fruit is oily. It has a natural oil. And when I say a large orange, this is a large orange. Completely cover the palm of your hand. 1 stick of ice super cold butter cut up in pieces. And I'm going to show you. So I put my butter in the freezer to get it super, super cold, extra cold. Now, some people use just vanilla extract. I'm going to be using a teaspoon of orange extract, not invitation. I don't use invitation extracts. I'm using 1 teaspoon of orange extract and 1 teaspoon of cranberry extract. And so what I'm going to do, I'm going to take my dry ingredients, and I'm going to, well, not all of them. Don't take my baking powder, baking soda, and my salt, and put that in with my flour. And I'm going to move my wets over here so I don't knock them over. Because if I knock them over, I'm going to be mad because I've been made a mess, and it'll be my own fault. Now, it's just like I do with my pie dough. I use a food processor because I want it really super, super fine. And so I'm going to put my flour in here and then put my butter in because I want it super, super duper fine, okay? So I'm super, super duper crumbly. I see a little piece of orange peel in there, but that's all right. It's all going to be mixed in together. Now, if I was messing with a lot of flour and I was making a double batch, I would use my bigger food processor. But this is fine for this little bit amount. Yeah. This is fine for this little bit amount, what I have going on. Take my butter. See, it's nice and cold. Nice and cold. It's been in the freezer for about 15 minutes. I just left it in there while I set up shop. That over there. Okay. Now I'm going to crumble this together. I'm going to pulse it rather. I'm going to pulse this together. And I'll be right back and I'll show you what it looks like. Okay. See how nice and fine. And get that all blended in here. Now, what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and add my orange zest in. I just love the smell of orange. I like orange scented candles too. Just love the smell of citrus. It smells so good. It smells so good. Okay. Now I'm gonna go ahead and get to adding my wet ingredients. Okay. I'm gonna add my sour cream first. Get all that goodness out of there. I'm going to add my eggs. Add my heavy cream. So I'm forming my little dough ball. Getting my dough together. And sometimes you have to get in here with your hand And I'm going to be putting on the gloves so I can really work it. But before I do that, okay, I'm going to get my extracts together. What did I do with my spoon? Oh, here it is. I'm going to add my orange extract. And my cranberry extract. And that's the reason why I didn't add a whole lot of extract, because my extracts, they're highly concentrated. So you don't want to just overpower things. Feels so soft. It's so soft. And this is why I have on the glove, because I needed to get in here and get this mixed in really well. Once I get all the goodness mixed in, I'll take the glove off, because I need to fill my cranberries. When I put my cranberries in, I need to be able to fill them. But right now, I'm making sure I get all my goodness and my extracts and everything mixed in really well. And that requires the spoon just wouldn't hit it. Okay, what I'm going to do with this, I'm going to get my cranberries in. Now, when you mixing these in, you have to be gentle, because you don't want to burst them, right? You don't want to burst them, so you want to fold them in gently and make sure they get all through there. You don't want them. You want to make sure all your dough, your scone, gets cranberries all through there. Well, I'll be doggone. I need to fill my cranberries anyway, because I want to make sure every little piece of scone gets some goodness. I love cranberries because it coincides with this time of year. And you see that? Now I'm going to wash my hands, because I have all my it's cranberries all through here. Just lots of cranberry goodness. And you can smell the flavors have come together. So I'm going to wash my hands, and I'm going to turn this out onto some plastic wrap. Okay? Because I'm going to make a disc, and I'll show you what to do next. And I can't even turn the thing off until I clean my hands. Okay. That's dirty. So waffles too dusty for you too? You want some waffles too, dusty, wussy? Got a little circle going, but hold on, I want to do something extra. See, I add the little few extra cranberries. You can see these right here on top. So you're gonna cover this, wrap this up into some Saran wrap, and this is going to go in the fridge for a minimum of 1 hour because it has to be cold and solid so it'll cut. Okay, so I'll see you guys in an hour. Okay, the scones are nice and cold now, so they'll be easier to cut. I put a little flour on my board. So now I'm going to take this, unwrap them. Wash your hands, wash your hands. Okay, so I'm going to take this. Look at all those beautiful cranberries in there. I'm going to unwrap this. And like I said, you know I have this beautiful flour. Hold on a second. Got a little choked on a little bit. So I'm going to take this and turn it onto my board. It smells so good. Throw this away. Okay. Now I'm going to take a little bit of flour, just a little bit, and put it on top of here. Because I want my little knifey. Just going to dust my hands a little bit. Not a lot now. You don't want a lot. You're just going to dust it lightly. And I'm going to put a little flour on my knife. So to slide nice and easy. I'm doing this over the sink. Because I just want a light dust on my knife. And I am going to cut this way. I'm a lefty, southpaw. You hear the crunch of those cranberries? You hear that crunch? Come back this way. My oven is already preheated to 350, so my oven is already ready to go. I'm going to cut this into 8 beautiful slices. I'm going to go ahead and cut out my slices first. Yeah, the sound of that crunch going through those fresh cranberries. It's like music to your ears and make your taste buds just get watery, because you know, like your taste buds know what's coming. Okay, now I am going to get my baking sheet. I'm going to get my little we're going to get our scones. I want to make sure they're nice and pretty. Look at that goodness that's gonna bake on the inside of this. You got those dried cranberries in here, and then you got the fresh cranberries. You got that orange zest in there. So you're gonna put them on your baking sheet. Just slide them off. I did flour my spatula. Came back and I said, let me flour this. I don't know what I was thinking. Because I'm dealing with fresh dough. Okay. You're going to just put them on your baking sheet. You may find yourself flouring your spatula because scone dough is very, very, very sticky. The sweet dough is more stickier than the savory dough. Because you go to like one of my other videos, you'll go to my savory dough. You'll see the difference in the texture. Because you have the sugar in here. You have the sugar and the extracts as well as the from the fruit. And I can put this little baby one. Put you over there. Have your own little village. You notice that I'm not dipping into my dusting bowl with this hand because it's touching the dough, and this dough has raw egg in it, and I don't want to contaminate my dusting flour because that bowl is only used for dusting my boards. I mean, that flour is only used for dusting my boards. I don't use it for nothing else. I should have used my larger baking dish. Oh, that's okay. This is a little one. Look, it's fine. It'll go right there. Okay, all done with that. Housekeeping. Wash your hands here. See, bowl is, my flour is not all full of raw egg residue. I'm going to toss this over here and get that a good rinse. The best way to clean up flour is use cold water. And I got to clean this up, okay? So I'm going to put these in the oven for 30 to 35 minutes. So I'm going to set my timer for 30 initially. And they're going to go in the oven. I'll see you guys in a bit. Okay, my scones are ready. But I'm going to do a shortcut on my glaze. And so when I say shortcut, what I mean is that I'm going to take some store-bought vanilla frosting. And I'm going to do this. And this will be my glaze. Now you can make your glaze with some powdered sugar, you know, and some milk, some cream, whatever your choice of cream is. And so that's what I'm going to do. I'm doing a shortcut. Auntie's a little tired. And it's okay to do shortcuts. And these are bakery style scones. You know, the ones you go and pay $4 for a piece. And once my glaze dries, and these scones, they just came out the oven, and they didn't have to cook 35 minutes. They only cook 30 minutes. Now, in order to appreciate the love of cranberry orange scones, you have to like cranberries. You have to like cranberries. If you're not a fan of cranberries, you need to stay away from this, okay? Cranberries have that tartness to them. But when you add the glaze and the dried cranberries on the inside and with the sugar in the mixture, you're offsetting the tartness with a little bit of sweetness, but not no overpower type sweetness. And so that's about it. Glaze this one off. And then I'm going to move these to another pan. Okay? That's all I'm doing. I might as well just empty all this off. It's not going to hurt. You already done messed up your calorie intake anyway. When you eating one of these, you done messed up your calorie intake. So, go for it. You've already messed it up. So, and this is the time of year where you have to let out your belt buckles. Right? This is the time of year where those belt buckles have to get expanded anyway. So, I'm going to lift these and put them on another baking sheet and let them completely cool, and this glaze will dry. Okay, let's get these babies on another baking sheet. Get some of that glaze. That looks so good. That's why I said these are bakery style scones because they're large. These are ones that you go in your coffee shops and buy. Now you can cut them for home style scones. You just have to make your disc smaller so you can get that size. Okay? But these are quick to run out the door with your coffee. And the reason why I'm transferring them to, I'm not gonna, you don't let them sit in this glaze because you don't want them to just be soaking up glaze. And bakery style, they're soft. They're not hard. Okay, and these are our scones. I need to move this out the way. And here they are. And I'm going to take this little one over here and take a little piece Yum, 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 yum. But you're talking about somebody that loves cranberries. And I don't care for a bunch of sugar anyway. Very good. Very, very, very good. Good, 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 good. Goodness gracious me. Okay, so here they are, guys. Delicious. Don't take a lot of time. Not a lot of time at all, okay? Thank you guys for tuning in to my video on the cranberry orange scones. Cranberry orange scones, okay? Thank you guys. I really appreciate your love and support to my channel. I hope you make these. They're just not for, you know, to put on a table for holiday meals. You can have these. I got a message. You can have these, make these anytime, you know, breakfast, brunch, anytime. It's, you know, anytime is a good time for scones. But again, like I said, if you're a cranberry lover, you know, like I am, and you like cranberry orange flavored pastries or coffees or teas, these are for you, okay? So until the next upload, I shall see you later. Hugs and kisses to each of you. Thank you again. I forget again. I appreciate if you hit that like button. I really appreciate it. It really helps the, whatever the word is, algorithm. Is it algorithm? Yeah. It really helps the algorithm of the channel. So people can start, you know, tuning into my channel so they can be a niece and a nephew. But you know what? Hey, I'm all here for the giggles and the hearts, okay? So share my passion with you guys. So again, one more time, I shall see you guys later. Love you guys. Bye.